Alright there everybody, so I thought I'd give you a little art show today because I meant to do a live stream painting today and I haven't got time to do one. It takes hours to do one, you know. I've got to take like 4 hours out of my day at least, and I haven't got time today, so I just got down a load of paintings out of the attic and I thought I'd give you a little gallery art show instead. You know, all this amazing art. So in this room I've got all the live stream paintings, but then I'll go on to other paintings that I've done not part of a live stream, so you can see my other artwork as well if you are interested. Here you go. So this is one, I don't know, evil pineapple, owl in a pool, a clock that's been shot, tentacle candle, Bonnie and Clyde in a car on fire with a WWF logo, spider. What meaning? What's the meaning? Nobody knows. This is the first one I did. As you can see, it's a bit rough and ready. I think probably I've improved since my first ever live stream painting. But I don't know, I kind of like it. It was kind of half done with marker pens and running out paints and stuff, and I don't know, it's such a load of shit, it looks kind of good at the same time. Who knows what the fuck this is all about. Billy Whiz there on the side. And here's quite a nice one, I think. I think that was supposed to be Grant Mitchell shitting onto Barbara Windsor's tits. As you can tell, it's not exactly a perfect rendition. And anytime, people always ask me to do celebrities, and I can never do celebrities, so I guess that's kind of a funny side of it. Here's one. This is one where 4chan raided the stream, and as you can probably tell, there's lots of very odd imagery, memes and shit. You know, people come on the stream and then think they like, I guess they're trying to be edgy and think they're gonna like offend me by asking for things like black people being lynched and stuff, but you know, I don't really get offended by these things. I just find them amusing. It's all part of the end artwork, isn't it? It doesn't really matter what the subject is. Here's one. Donald Trump getting fingers in the arse. Francis Bacon scar from The Lion King in the style of Francis Bacon. That is supposed to be Ainsley Harriott. That's supposed to be Bruce Forsyth. And fucking knows, God. I think this was probably another 4chan raid because it's got the 4chan logo there. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. What else? Oh, so that's the. I don't know if I've got more live stream paintings. Some of them I've sent off. Some of them, one of them I've sold. One I've sent to Phil as a Christmas present last year. So I don't know if I've got more somewhere. These are the ones I could just find off the. I was like quickly searching around for them. I'm gonna sneeze. So let's move on to paintings that I've done. Some of these are proper old, like 10 years old or more. Here's some which are so good I had to have them framed. I don't know what it is. What is that? Marker pen and neon colouring pencils, I think. Who knows? I like this guy here. He looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's beasts. Lots of beasts, okay? And here's one. This is high quality artwork here. There's a spooky fellow, isn't he? He's got crucifixes on him. And you can tell the crucifixes are in different colours. And there's an envelope here. And it says, "Hello, I live in a vampire's house." Entirely meaningless. Don't try and read anything into these paintings. It's just random shit. Random crap. Here's one of high quality. What's the meaning behind this one? This is on a canvas board. And it's all biro pens. Yellow biro and black biro. And even this, like this is all coloured in with biro. And as you can tell, it's high quality mark making there. All the ones that I like the best, like this is like one of my favourites. Ones which are just complete shit. I don't know why I like them better than my actual proper paintings. something about the marks. I guess it's like you can see kind of like, I don't know, something human in the marks or something. I don't know what it is, but the looks like marks like this really appeal to me in artwork. Crap, absolute crap. Here's one that I'm working on right now. This isn't what the painting's going to look like when it's finished. And it's got like, oh, hold on. It's got like a million layers to it. So what I did, I started off with a painting, and you can see just the background of it here, where it was like silver paint on a black background, and it was like a face. And then I covered it over with something and painted something else on top of that, and there's another figure underneath this. And then I covered it over with more stickers and things, and then put this on top. And then I also, like, there's printing on there, like sort of potato printing or foam printing and different techniques. The idea is like it's kind of like a wall that has been graffitied, and then someone comes along and graffitis on a wall, and then someone else comes along and like stickers something over the top of it, and then someone will come along and draw on it. And then, like, I've seen quite a few walls like this in Amsterdam, where it was just like years and years of graffiti, one on top of the other, and then in places like some of it had been ripped off, and it would show like some of the paint pictures underneath, and in places like some like the material, some like the paints or the colours or the marker pens outside like interacted, because you know they're like weird, you know, like the colours sort of end up bleeding through, and you know the different layers on top of each other all sort of interact with one another, and then the passage of time with it all sort of peeling off, and that's kind of an effect I'm trying to get. So this is not finished. What I'm going to try and do is build up more layers. If you look on my Instagram, I've got pictures of each layer as I've done it, and then I'm going to sort of like try and tear off bits of it, because there's like paper under here, stuff like, you know, as if someone stuck bills to a wall, and it's going to be peeled off, and then you can get sort of a glimpse of what's underneath each layer. It's going to be much more abstract than this. These are just sort of like what each imaginary person has come along and painted on top of this. I guess it would be like a wall, and there's all kinds of like there's stickers and all sorts under there, like little kids stickers and things, you know. Like here we can peel one off there and see there's a little smiley face under there. So, and that was like a little star sticker or something. So yeah, this is work in progress. I thought I would show that. Here's one from a long time ago. High quality artwork there. It's a guy, naked person in cowboy boots. See the spurs? I did them in pencil, and then he's got a bird on the end of his finger. That's in pencil. And also you'll notice the legs. You see there's a gap between the legs, but it goes up a bit too high. Looks a bit off. There's a thing for you. See, in here there's an artwork which I did for this room specifically. It's kind of like a long painting, and the colour scheme is basically, the colour scheme was trying to match. Let me see, I'm trying to cover this up because I don't want to show my room too much, but yeah, my wife decoupaged this with these colours, and we did have a bedspread on here that was similar colours and stuff, but I tried to do a painting that would fit in with this room. It was, once again, the idea was kind of like that sticker bombed sort of multiple layers over a passage of time, you know, from graffiti, but using different materials that wouldn't be used in a normal graffiti sense. So instead of stickers, what we've got is the word bubbles from comic strips cut out, and then instead of like pen and graffiti, I tried to use like printing techniques and also paints and colour schemes that you'd find in like a I don't know, like a crafting, you know, like a somewhere like, I don't know, like a home decor sort of shop, you know, like I I don't know, like there's like butterfly stamps and things like that. So it's like very noisy, but then when you get up close, if you look into the like there's like magnolia paint, but it's like a butterfly stamp. But it's so like noisy, it just creates this like visual. I know noisy as well in the way that there's words all over the place. Everywhere you look, you kind of get a different sound or a different phrase being barked out excitedly. But it's it's sort of chaotic, but also kind of peaceful in like the shapes and the colours. You know, it's a peaceful palette and a very sort of homely type of look. So it's kind of like as if someone did graffiti, but in a home-based shop or something. I don't really know. But there you go. There's a. I think the lighting on this, the camera doesn't really focus, and the lighting is not too good. There you go. Some artwork there. I kind of wanted that to be sort of Jackson Pollocky as well, you know. So it's like sticker bomb Pollock, and also something for the home. Here's a paint I did a long time ago. It's when I lived in Manchester. All the Manchester scallies used to dress in pure black, and I think this was from a photograph of them sat at a bus stop skinning up. And so it's kind of like the photo was taken with like an old camera on a phone, where the resolution was crap. So it's like I took the low resolution picture and blew it up, and then turned it into a painting. So it's kind of like the black is just like a big formless blob. Their bodies kind of mushed together almost, and you can just see like the hands. There's a hand here skinning up, and then the faces are not really. You can't really tell. They're kind of just all sort of chatting to each other, but you know, Scallies sat at the bus stop skinning up. That's the subject, and it's always raining in Manchester. Tried to get that in the background. Old painting. Here's another one. I don't know what the fuck this is. Materials. This is just all about the materials here. A wooden frame, but with the paint kind of slopped on, so it goes up the sides, and then the way it sort of interacts with the wood that's on there. I find it hard to talk about the artwork. There's a cobweb there as well, which is accidental. You know, I painted on, and then it's another thing where I try to get like an idea of passage of time, like as if it's been painted and then painted over. There's different whites on here as well, which is hard to see. Like there's like a yellowy white and then another white on top, and then it's as if it's been chipped off. I don't know how successful that is. You know, and here this is actually concrete here, a square of concrete. What's that? Don't know what that was. And these were already here, like the writing on there. So I don't know what, you know, it doesn't really have a you know, like a deeper meaning. I don't. It's whatever you kind of interpret from it. You know, it's like looking at a wall and seeing like the passage of time, and you know, where people have come in and painted over. Same as a lot of the work that I've been doing. It's you know, trying to convey a sort of history, rather than you know, having some like deep meaning that you're supposed to look at and interpret from it. You can look at a wall in an alleyway and see where people have painted and graffitied and stuck things on, and you know, maybe patched up a wall, and you know, just take the same sort of interest from it as you can from this. I don't know. It's hard to say what I mean. Here's a final painting. It's quite big. I don't know. It's right up on the. It's right up on over the. See, there's my staircase. It's right above it. A really old painting. more another one where it's like materials, different shades of white interacting. So you've got like, you see here, this is like packaging tape with white paint on top, and then because the paint doesn't really get attached to the packaging tape that well, it's then sort of chipped off. That gives it sort of a chipped effect. Here's some paint that's kind of cracked, and it's a different colour to the white around it, so it, I don't know, creates a kind of image. And then there's some like lewd painting on top. There's a picture of, I don't know, a guy at a bar with a long neck. This was like 12, 13 years ago I painted this, so fuck knows what any of it means. There's like bits of packaging and more parcel tape and black and white all interacting. I like it, but I don't really know. I don't know if it had any meaning to it or whether it was just some shit that I did. I think that's it. I don't know, I've probably got other paintings somewhere, but I can't really find them. So I thought instead of doing a live stream today, I would just show my paintings, because people might be expecting a painting stream and I haven't got time. So apologies for that, but there you go. There's some artwork. If anyone wants to buy any of these, I can stick them on eBay. You know, if you've got any interest, let me know. It doesn't, like, I get so many free listings on eBay, I can just stick them on, and then if people want to buy them, you know, it costs about £5 to post these in the UK, and then about, I don't know, it's like 20 quid to post them in to the rest of the world, and then whatever else what you want to pay for the painting itself on top. You know, you just have to bid on it if you wanted one. This one is not finished. You know, at least I want at least £1,000 for this masterpiece right here. But anyway, there we go. Hope you like this little gallery tour. And get a better picture of this from up here. I like that painting. It's really old, and I don't know, mysterious because the meaning of it and what I was thinking when I made it was pretty much lost to me now. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments. Goodbye.